Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Code with Arduino. And today here with one more lesson of Arduino lessons in which you'll be learning Arduino from basic to the professional level. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then hit the red button below the video and hit the notification bell. And if you haven't liked yet, though like the video and share the video. So now let's jump into it. Today we'll be going to learn about potentiometers. So what are potentiometers? You can take potentiometers as variable resistors. Till now we were going using a definite value resistor with the LED like 1 kilo ohm or 220 ohms or 110 ohms. We were using these resistors, but there is one more resistor, and that's potentiometer. What is that? Potentiometer is a kind of resistor that can change its resistance. Like currently it's this resistor that we have applied is 220 ohms. So while the program is running, it has a dial on its top and we can rotate that. See, it has a dial at the top which we can rotate. See, we can rotate it and change its value. We can even do it through basic circuiting, but we can even use Arduino to measure how this is the value. So let's first do it with the Arduino. We'll not do any type of programming. After some time we'll do it. See, we take the 5 volts. Let me first make the circuit and then I'll tell you. See, the potentiometer has 3 terminals. One we supply ground, one we supply 5 volts, and the middle one we measure the value or we give it to the LED. So see, let me make a basic circuit. This might not look good, but yeah, this is just a basic circuit, so I'm not looking into the details. And this goes here. See, the LED one leg is connected to the ground, the other to the middle terminal of the potentiometer, and one terminal of potentiometer to 5 volts and the other to GND. Now see, the LED is not glowing, but as I move it forward, see, it's gradually glowing. Now it burst because now it's giving no resistance and 5 volts are being supplied to the LED, so it will blast. To prevent this blast, what you can do is that delete this wire, put a small resistor over here and then connect it. So see, now it will not blast and see, it's dimming. First it's 0 and see, now gradually see so it's a dimmable LED. Now we have a dial that's controlling it. Now we can even make this with a code, but for that let me delete this whole circuit. Yep. So what we need to do is we put a LED over here, a resistor to 9, because why 9? In the previous lesson we studied that pins with this dash pulse width modulation can only supply between 0 to 5 volts. They can supply 1, 2, 3, 4 volts also, but pins without dash can only supply 0 or 5 volts, so a dial would not work. So we need pulse width modulation or these pins with that wriggly on them. Wriggly. Wow, it's it's good. And this is the negative. So the LED, this is the basic circuit we make in every video. But now with the potentiometer, this terminal will go to GND. Then this terminal goes to 5 volts. And this terminal we supply to A0. Now what is A0 pin? A0 pin We have studied that Arduino has different types of pins. Digital pins, these are the digital pins, then pulse width modulation pins, powering basic circuiting pins, and then we have analog pins. These pins doesn't give any output, but they receive some value. When we'll change the value of this potentiometer, this A0 pin will measure. Instead of this A0, we can even put A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, any. These basically measure some value. Now see in the code, we delete the existing code, we go to text, over here, pun. We go to text, yeah, continue. And first, as always, we make a variable. This one, first variable will be integer led is equal to 9. Then integer, I am writing pot for potentiometer, which is a0. Yep. Now we again make one variable, that is integer val. We set it nothing. Then we go in the void setup. Here we write pin mode. What's happening today? Pin mode. And in this led comma output. And then one more pin mode command, which is for the potentiometer. And in this pot comma input, because we are taking value. We are taking value from A0 pin. We are reading something, that's why input. And here we are giving out an output. We are turning on an LED. So that is why that's output. When something enters, when the data is coming, it's input. And when something is exiting, the data is going, then it's an output. And we'll also, so now let's continue. Here we'll set up a serial monitor also to see the changes in the value. 9600 will be the standard baud rate. Here we need to delete this code. Yep, and then here first val is equal to analog read pot. Now what is this analog read? These are analog pins and we are reading some value. That is why analog read, and then which pin to read? A0, because pot is equal to A0. So now value will be the value of the dial, the potentiometer. And then what we are going to write, that analog write. Now we will be glowing the LED comma val. And after that, to see the changes in the value, serial dot print value is and then serial dot print ln. Here we print value. So see, the code is now done. First we set it up 3 variables: value, then potentiometer middle pin, and then LED, which is connected. Then again we go to the code, and then we have set it that LED pin 9 is output, A0 is an input, and we set it up the serial monitor. Then value is equal to analog read pot. We are reading A0 pin. Then analog write LED val, the LED will glow according to the potentiometer. And then we are printing the value to the serial monitor. I think we should make it 110, the resistance value. Now let's go to code and we start the simulation. The value is 0, and as we change it, you can see in the serial monitor that the value is changing. See, this can give value up to 1023, but an LED can only support till 255. See, right now it's off, and as slow we go, see it's increasing. But see, at 255 it was the maximum. Yeah, it's 205, it's glowing. See, you can even experiment with this resistance. It's 250 kilo ohm. Let's do that if we change it to 1 kilo ohm. Then what will happen? Now the value is not going to 0. You can see that. The LED is growing very brightly. See. Let's try one more thing, that now let's take one wire and we connect it over here. And now when we start the simulations, you can see the LED is dimming. Delete this wire. This is of no use. Why isn't it not deleting? What's the error? I don't know. Let's try to reload it. I think Tinkercad has crashed. Yeah. Now it's being deleted. So now let's start the simulations once more. See, right now the value is 0, so it's not glowing. And as soon the value increases, the glow intensity is increasing. So this was all for today. I hope you liked the session and learned about potentiometers. Your homework is that what you need to do is that use 3 LEDs and control them with one potentiometer. You need to put 3 LEDs and operate them with one potentiometer. So if you are able to do it, then very good, and if you're not, then tell me the reason. Contact me that why were you not able to do it. So that's all for today. I hope you liked my session about potentiometers. You have learned many new things, and the next video will be the solution that will be coming shortly. So bye, peace.